Alright, in this video I'm going to talk about how to design your coaching package. Now, this is very important what you offer because it's going to determine the results that you get for your clients, and it's going to determine the money you make and therefore the impact that your brand is going to make in the world. So let's break it down. I've broke this down into 10 steps of how to design the ultimate coaching package. I hope you are ready. This has taken me years to discover this. I've been doing this now for about 7 or 8 years now, and a lot of people pay good money to learn this, but I'm giving it for free today, so it's gonna be amazing. All right, here is the first thing I want you to know. We want to come up with a memorable name and a promised result. So that memorable name, for example, if you said, I've got a 6-week breakthrough program, you could call it that, probably pretty good, but even better than that, if you could give it a unique name. For example, I saw someone call their program Fly. The Fly Breakthrough Program, or it was like the Fly Coaching Program, I think they called it. So Fly, they said it stands for First Love Yourself. So it was like a program to transform your self-love. I thought it had a pretty cool name. So that was a memorable name. Now the promised result, it would be something like this. If it was a 6-week program, for example, I would be saying something like, in 6 weeks, go from feeling unhappy and no self-love to feeling deep self-love and acceptance for yourself, in 6 weeks or less. Something along those lines gives a promised result. For our promised result is, we say how to go from 0 to 5K per month to 50K per month in 4 months or less is actually our promised result, which I think is extraordinary. So how to go from 0 to 5K per month to 50K per month in 4 months or less. I think that's pretty awesome. So that's our promised result. You've got to come up one for your coaching package. That's number 1. Number 2 is we want to think of what are the top 3 core problems that my coaching package has to solve. Probably the best way you should do that is go interview your ideal client and go ask like maybe 3 of them of who would actually fit into being your ideal client, and ask them what are the top 3 problems that you're dealing with right now in your mind, right, or in your behaviors, emotionally or in your behaviors. And then you're going to see certain patterns. Then the third thing what you want to do is you want to identify where they are and where they want to be. You say, what is your current situation now? Describe your daily experience, your daily life, your daily problems, and then tell me what is your dream result, your dream situation, what would be the ideal day for you, the ideal life for you, of what you would be feeling emotionally and what you would be having or doing. And now you're going to see, wow, there's a bit of a gap here. So once I identify where they are and where they want to be, I would just want to write down everything that prevents them from having that now. What are the limiting beliefs, or what are the fears, or what are the patterns, or what are the behaviors? What's everything that's missing that stops them from having what they want now? Now when you write all that out, that's what your coaching package has to solve, right? Now, once you've done that, we want to go to step number 4, and we want to design the modules or break the course up into weeks. Most of my coaches, what they do is they offer like a 6-week coaching program. So, you could do 6 weeks. The reason why I do 6 weeks and not 4 or not 8, you could do 4 maybe, but the reason why I do 6 is the longer that it goes, generally the less people actually stay committed for. So the drop-off rate goes up generally in packages sometimes, the longer that it goes, unless you find super committed people. That's why we generally go with 6 weeks. And 4 weeks, sometimes it's not enough to get a result unless you really design it that way. Amazing job. That's why we generally go for 6 weeks most of our coaching packages that we teach. Now, once you've got that, you can break it up into modules. You can say module 1 is on this, module 2 is on this. If you want, you can break it up into 6 modules or whatever the number of modules. That's an optional thing you can do as well, right? And then step number 5, and this is something that I think that most coaches miss. And I believe what at least my gift is in what I do is I am really good at helping people to have emotional breakthroughs. right? So you can teach someone logical, rational information. You could be like, oh, here's some steps to, write some affirmations, right? Just write some affirmations or write a gratitude journal. And these things are good. You should, by all means, you could have a gratitude journal. You could write some affirmations down, right? But these are conscious mind activities, and this is a bit controversial what I'm saying, they help, and I recommend them. They're fine, right? But if I want to give you a real emotional breakthrough, I don't want to give you just conscious mind activities. I want to give you subconscious mind transformation, which is where your emotions are. So that's why in the programs that we teach, we give you tools of how to transform people's emotions, or you could learn it wherever that you learn it, right? But, if I can help you to get rid of your fears, if I can help you to get rid of your limiting beliefs or your most negative stories about yourself, then you're going to really change, right? And you're going to want to do more with me, and you're probably going to tell your friends. So that's why we want to give breakthroughs in this coaching package. And then number 6, we want to add some bonuses. I think that's always good. I've seen some people give give them screensavers that they've designed on Canva, or they give them a free, an extra PDF. They give them a free, visualizations, for them to do in the morning. They might give them, some, small little, gift, could send them a book maybe if you want, just, wow them that way. So they're all good, some bonuses. And then you want to get clear step number 7 on the price. So what is the price that you're going to charge? And the price could be low, could be like $500, could be $1,000. But I recommend charging medium ticket to high ticket for your coaching package. Anywhere between $1,500 to $5,000 is a great range to charge. I've seen some people go, oh, here, sign up, do $60 a month. Now, unless you're getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people do that, then you're way better off just getting less number of clients, right, at a medium to high ticket offer. And that's what I've seen coaches scale the quickest, right? If I get 5 people in at a $2,000 coaching package and I sign up 5 a month, there's $10,000 a month, right? But if I got a $100 a month package, then now I've got to get 100 people to do that. And if you're going to spend an hour on the phone with someone, which unless you've got a big brand, it's what you're going to have to do. I don't want to spend an hour on the phone to sell you a $100 thing a month. I want to spend an hour on the phone to sell you a $1,500 or a $3,000 thing or more if I can. That's why I believe medium to high ticket. And then number 8, what we want to do is have some conditions of the offer. So maybe it's seasonal, so you run 3 a year or 4 a year of this coaching package. Or maybe you only take, 4 clients max a month, right? To make it more scarce or more limited, right? Or maybe you're like, oh, I'm only, taking 10 people for this coaching package and then it's sold out. So that's some conditions of the offer you could have. And then number 9, you could limit the number of people that you take. Basically, as I said before, you could just limit, taking only 5 or 10 or 4, whatever it is. And then number 10, have really captivating visuals. Now I'm really lucky, I've got a really great team that really create awesome visuals and awesome, really good at demonstrating the value of what we sell, right, with the branding that they create. But even if if you don't have that yet, then maybe you could go onto Canva and create a big Facebook banner that really, it's got a clear picture of you. It says the name of the program of what you sell, and it says what that promised result is. And you've got all that on there, and have some really good visuals of what you sell. You can actually go on there's an app called deviceshots.com. That's a program. You can actually put visuals that actually show you on a mobile phone. It actually shows you on a laptop or shows you on a computer screen, and it makes it look really good, that deviceshots.com. So those are the 10 things that you should do to design the ultimate coaching package. And yeah, I hope that helps you, I hope that serves you, and look forward to seeing the results. Please write in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you went, what you thought of this, and feel free to share in your stories as well what you got out of this, and tag me at Luke Hawkins. Really love to see it, and yeah, look forward to seeing it all happen.